Okay, time to start the last case of the game until they added another one.
Until the bonus content. I do like that case too.
That's a good one.
But this case, this has got to be like, this is some top tier Ace Attorney. This case, like, no denying that.
Absolutely. Let's get started.
Do we want to do for this part actual voices or not?
Oh God, it's good.
It's been what, 15 years? About that, yes. 15 years is a long time to wait. Whoever this is. You can't imagine how much I've suffered. You've suffered? But now, the perfect opportunity has presented itself. At last, I shall have my revenge. We'll keep it secret, because, you know.
Keep it secret, keep it safe.
Yep. Merry Christmas.
You filthy animal. All right, we got our one, you filthy animal.
And what?
Edgeworth. December 25th, 10:08 a.m. Wright and Co. law offices.
Back to the law offices.
What is?
Hey, Nick!
What is Phoenix doing in the office?
Who knows? Making paper cranes. I don't know.
Do you know if there are any good waterfalls around here?
Waterfalls? Dare I ask why?
Duh, Nick. Isn't it obvious?
Where is Maya living? Is she living in the office?
Yeah, I'm sleeping on the couch.
I literally think she is.
Yeah. I need a waterfall to stand under. Preferably a freezing one.
I mean, hypothetically, Mia had somewhere to sleep, right? So, like...
That's possible, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Is that part of your spirit medium training?
Of course! Except, I've been slacking off lately. I need to brave the elements and be forged anew under the rushing spring waters.
Okay. I don't know about any falls per se, but Gordy Lake is pretty close.
Oh, darn.
Just submerge yourself under Gordy Lake. Sorry, but them's the breaks. Couldn't you just take a cold shower or something?
Good idea!
So much for rushing spring waters.
Next in the news.
Okay, go ahead.
Go for it,
Next in the news, a large unidentified animal was sighted at Gordy Lake. The town is buzzing with excitement. Locals are calling it Gordy, in a tip of the hat to Nessie, the Loch Ness Monster. Though its namesake Nessie proved to be a hoax, locals are confident their Gordy is the real deal. Ugh. Boring. Can't they just show real news for a change?
Pressure's kind of low in that shower.
You want more pressure, huh? Why don't you go down to the fire department and have them spray you with the hose?
Huh. Do you, Nick?
Apparently, Fey blood is no aid in detecting sarcasm.
We interrupt this program.
Go ahead. You can do this one.
I'm interrupting this program. Your program. Stacy, we talked about this. No, I'm interrupting. We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin. Strange occurrences continue at Gordy Lake, but this time, it's murder.
What a weird way to phrase that. Gordy Lake again.
The body of a man was found in the lake early this morning. A suspect was apprehended. Sources inside the police department revealed that the suspect's name is Miles Edgeworth, age 24. Edgeworth was an up-and-coming prosecutor, known for his skill and connections. He was guaranteed a long and rewarding career. Has he thrown it all away? This really does seem like tabloid TV. Like,
yeah.
Has he thrown his career away by killing someone?
This is
that
entertainment.
The important part?
This is Entertainment Weekly. This is not a news program.
Yeah.
Edgeworth? What's going on? Edgeworth would never do something like...
Nick.
Yipes! Maya.
The fireman yelled at me when I called him.
We've got bigger things to worry about than that. They arrested Edgeworth.
What? You mean the prosecutor? Your
Yeah, he's
boyfriend rival?
Yeah, he's a suspect. Wait, who? What? What'd you say?
Nothing?
He's a suspect in a murder.
What? When? Where? Whom? Why? How? And other WH questions.
I don't know.
Let's go find out, Nick.
Okay,
God,
she's just
so
gonna
cute.
be the. December 25th, Gourd Lake Park entrance.
This is where it happened?
Yeah, Gourd Lake is in the middle of the park.
I can see some police walking around in there.
Questioning people, probably.
Hey, isn't that Detective Gumshoe over there?
Yeah, probably not. Well, pal, there's enough of us here. Anyone found anything?
Sorry, sir. Nothing.
Idiot! The trial's tomorrow. We need clues on the double.
But sir, there weren't any clues. That's why we arrested that attorney, Mr. Edgeworth. It's clear, sir. He's the one who...
Shut up!
You know, with the amount this guy's saying, sir, this is almost Mike Meekin's level.
Oh, God. Dare not speak his name.
Not yet.
Just you try saying that again. I'll make you sorry if you do. So just get out of my face, pal.
Yes, sir. Detective Gumshoe's kind of scary today. Not words I ever thought I'd describe him with.
He's got that Brooklyn rage.
Oh, yeah. Don't fuck with Gumshoe.
Recruits. Peh. Ah!
Eek!
Hey, you're that hairy guy. Hairy Butts. Right. Phoenix Wright. Will he ever learn my name? And just what are you doing here, pal? Investigating? Yeah, I suppose. Well, I'm here to help. Ask me anything you want. Bring it.
He seems different than usual. I wonder what's up. Mr. Edgeworth hasn't actually asked us to defend him yet.
Huh? Oh. You don't say. What happened?
What happened?
Detective Gumshoe? Do you know what happened here? Huh? You don't know, pal? No. Wow, okay, Mr. Head in the Fluffy Pink Clouds lawyer. Head in the... what? Huh? Never mind, I'll tell ya. It happened last night, about 15 minutes after midnight. There was a boat out on Gourd Lake. In that boat were two men. One of those men shot the other with a pistol. And... oh.
And the shooter was Mr. Edgeworth?
A cop who arrived at the scene arrested him. I'm not gonna say it was him.
How did they get there so fast?
Well, there was a witness. When the report came in, we raced to the lake. A witness?
You don't think Mr. Edgeworth is a murderer, do you?
Absolutely not. It's impossible. I don't care if there's a witness either. I don't believe a lick of it.
Right. Who cares what the witness says?
I care.
You really believe in him, don't you, Detective?
Of course I do. But the police are pretty sure he's the killer. Nobody's even really taking this investigation that seriously.
Oh no!
After all the help Mr. Edgeworth has been to us, hard to imagine that no one's staying up to take his side.
Well, at least you are, Detective. At least you are. Do you know who'll be Mr. Edgeworth's defense attorney in tomorrow's trial?
He hasn't got one yet.
What? The trial is tomorrow, isn't it?
Well, I don't know the whole story, but apparently no one he's talked to will take his case.
Why not?
Mr. Edgeworth won't tell me. When you guys showed up, I figured he'd ask you to defend him. Unfortunately not. Well, pal, then you got a job to do. Help out Edgeworth. Prove that badge you wear isn't just some fancy piece of metal. Prove it to me, pal. Show me you're an attorney.
Goddamn gumshoe.
Who is this witness? Sorry, pal. That's confidential. Anyway, the witness saw everything, apparently. I'm sure they'll turn up at the trial tomorrow. Was there only that one witness? Yep. It was pretty cold out in the lake last night. And it was Christmas Eve, after all. Still, we're being thorough. You never know when you're gonna turn up another witness. That's why we're here today, checking things out. So far, we're coming up empty.
Oh, Christmas today. I'd forgotten. What are you getting me for Christmas, Nick?
Well, it's already after Christmas, which means it's not Christmas. So, talk to Santa.
Oh.
Talk to the Santa.
Dear Santa Claus, Nick is being an asshole. Didn't get me presents. Please send gifts pronto. Maya.
December 25th, Detention Center, Visitor's Room.
You know, Nick, we've all been in here one time or another, haven't we?
I guess it comes with the territory.
It doesn't feel like it should. I'm not sure it's something we should mention to too many people, either.
Scary.
Scary Edgeworth glare.
Hey, Edgeworth, come back.
He just comes up, walks away. Like, nope. What are you doing here?
Nick, I don't think he's in a very good mood.
No. Well, he is in detention. Were you in a good mood when you were here?
So, you've come to laugh at the fallen attorney. Then laugh. Laugh.
Okay.
Well, is that all? Can't say the line that they wrote for me since you did that.
Nick, should we be laughing? It feels kind of mean now.
Probably not. Nah, it's a trick. Laugh and he'll get mad. Or burst into tears.
I will not burst into tears. Baka.
Edgeworth. Edgeworth. We don't have so much free time that we can spend it coming down here to laugh at you.
Then what the hell was all that?
Never mind.
You clearly do.
Actually, he's right.
Yeah, no shit. I hoped you wouldn't come. I didn't want you to see me.
But I wanted to see you.
Just gets all dramatic shots all of a sudden, like... Not like this.
I didn't want to
Animation
see you
style changes, just like very dramatic all of a sudden.
I didn't want to see you like this either, believe me. Let's talk.
I mean, it is a bit of a tone shift from the last case, especially.
Yeah,
It's like we go from like Mia dying and all that seriousness to like, oh, samurai times, haha, funny. And then we get to this one and it's just like, holy shit, it just got real.
Yeah.
Fucking tonal whiplash.
Hey, buddy, what happened? Edgeworth, tell me what happened.
Why should I? What are you going to do about it?
Duh! We're gonna help you, that's what!
Help me. You?
Me?
Don't be ridiculous.
Sorry?
You're a novice. You've only been in 3 trials.
Hey.
Sure, you got lucky and won all 3. But your luck's bound to run out someday.
Hasn't so far.
You need real skill, right? Experience.
Nick, he's insulting you! Nick? Why am I always the one who has to get angry? Getting angry.
Gord Lake. The murder took place at Gord Lake, correct?
Yes, late last night.
The lake is a long way away from your offices in the courthouse. Why are you down there?
I see no need to tell you.
Mr. Edgeworth, you didn't really...
Gordy.
Huh?
I went to see Gordy.
Gordy? What's that?
I'll tell you later. Why won't Edgeworth talk to us?
Oh, fuck it. Your attorney's badge?
I actually know the solution to this one.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go ahead and do it to save us a lot of time wandering around.
Yeah. I don't think that this gets us it immediately, but
You have to do it eventually.
yeah, it is. It's on the path, yeah.
Edgeworth, let me defend you.
Ha! Good one, Wright. But I'm not that hard up. Not yet.
Oh, you will be hard.
I know. It's another one of those lines where it's like, calm down, fan fiction authors. It's just...
Maya's also thinking this.
What do you mean by that? Should I go?
Me, trust a wet behind the ears lawyer with only 3 trials under his belt? Never.
3 successful trials.
Shut up.
What?
2 against you.
Shut up. My case is near hopeless, Wright. Every defense attorney I've talked to has turned me down.
Yeah, but I'm used to that. You think anyone took Maya's case?
You took her case.
Yeah, exactly. What?
Simply put, they were afraid they'd lose.
I'm never afraid of losing.
It occurred to me that it might be my fault that they lack confidence. After all, I did get every single one of their clients declared guilty.
I don't believe it.
Regardless, I don't want you involved in this.
Oh, he's trying to protect us.
You in particular, I cannot ask to do this.
It's so cute! Oh my god, it's so gay!
Alright, and now we can go over to Gord Lake. Hey,
Okay.
Shoe.
Hey, Gumbo.
Got a new dialogue here.
Is it true? No one will take Mr. Edgeworth's case? He's that scary?
Yeah.
He is pretty scary.
He's a bit of a celebrity. If you defended him and lost...
Scare-lebrity.
Sorry.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm sorry.
If you defended him and lost, your reputation would be sure to suffer. What's more, the case against him is, well, it's pretty solid. Suppose it would be if they have a witness. Hey, pal, don't tell me you're gonna turn your back on him too. Remember the Steel Samurai case? Oh boy, do I remember it.
Like it happened 5 minutes ago.
Yeah. Mr. Edgeworth helped get your client declared innocent. I know. Only because of the weird way this court system works. In a real court of law,
that would have been a mistrial for fucking sure, but like...
I went to Edgeworth. I tried. He really doesn't want us to represent him. Especially not us, he said. What? Well, that doesn't make any sense, pal. You should have heard him talking about you after that trial. He kept saying right, 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 over and over.
Nick? Sounds like he's a little obsessed. Not sure that's a good sign.
Neither am I. Red flag.
I like his jacket.
Why wouldn't he want your help? I don't get it.
Detective Gumshoe, sir?
What? Find something, Meekins?
No, sir, not yet. I'm not even Meekins in the next one. So
oh yeah,
this is partially canon. But there was a call from the precinct. They want to hold an investigation briefing.
A briefing? Right, I'm off. Oh.
And Meekins goes through puberty between this case and the next one.
Sorry, pal. Guess you heard. I gotta go. Any last things you want to ask before I head back? Autopsy report, please.
Well, yes. Do you have any information on the victim?
Sorry. They haven't worked up the autopsy report yet. I'm still waiting for it myself. Actually, say, if you get the time, drop by the precinct. We can talk more there, pal.
First time you're gonna go to the precinct, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, first for us. Well, first.
You're not coming back, detective? Probably not, pal. So what should we do if we have something to talk to you about? Ah, right. Yeah, I'll show you how to get to the precinct. Come down and see me anytime. Directions to the police should receive from Detective Gumshoe. Oh, hey, Detective Gumshoe. What? We'd like to take a look around in the park. Can we walk around? Yeah, no problem, pal. You got my permission.
You know, Nick, I think there's something to be said for talking to people when they're busy.
Yeah, they don't have time to think about not giving you information.
Right. Now, let's get investigating. Let's do, say it with me, Nick, crimes.
Like, Nick is just like worn out. He's just like, crimes.
Crimes. Yeah. I was skipping down the path. Crimes, 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 crimes.
December 25th, Gord Lake, Public Beach.
Wowzers. This is Gord Lake?
Yeah, now get in. Yep.
Okay.
I'm not
I'm
sure.
just gearing up to dive.
I'm not sure it warrants a wowzers, though.
Probably not. Pretty lame. But hey, look at that snack stand.
I hope nobody weird
Nick.
runs that.
Nick, oh no, there's samurai things at the snack stand. It found us, Nick.
Samurai dogs.
I want a samurai dog. Please? Sounds so cute. I bet they're great.
With a name like Samurai Dog, how could they not be?
Wait, they're talking about food, aren't they? I thought it was like a dog that was a samurai. Shit. They're a little behind the times, though. The kids are all into the Pink Princess now.
I love that. All the kids are into the Pink Princess. That's
Hell yeah.
great. Like, fuck yeah.
Cody Hackins is over there taking pictures.
Is. That's in the epilogue.
Yeah.
He's really into Pink Princess. So it's great. Yeah. I love that. I love that there's no division between Steel Samurai fans and Pink Princess fans. It's not a gender thing. It's everyone loves them both.
There's no what is it, My Little Pony Generation 4 versus Generation 3? Hey.
Yeah, none of that shit. No
Gen
Not yet,
1ers.
anyway.
Like
No Gen 1ers.
Pokemon Gen 1ers, you know.
Gen 1ers are Hammer fans.
Old bag is a Gen 1er.
It's a Gen 1. Oh.
I mean, like,
I love this sentence. It's just like a perfect nothing sentence.
A perfect Valley Girl nothing sentence.
Nope.
All right.
Let's actually do some examining. How about?
Yeah, it's been a minute since we got
the
to
trash
that.
can is empty. At least the place is well maintained.
Or there's trash everywhere on the ground, Nick.
A lineup of plastic benches. I guess the idea is you buy a dog and eat it here. I doubt anyone would sit here and eat on a day like this. Except maybe Maya. She had a samurai dog. What are you trying to say, Nick?
What are you trying to say? What are you trying to say?
Huh. I almost didn't see that signpost. Left, boat docks. Right.
Exit.
Exit.
Okay.
Hey.
Huh. Someone left some poppers here. You pull the string.
And it goes pop. Yeah, I know the ones. You see them a lot around New Year's.
Hey, Nick. They might be a clue. Let's take them.
Come on, admit it. You just want to pop them, right?
No fucking shit. Is it that obvious?
Poppers. Okay, this is another one. Poppers. Oh, Jesus. Does Nick take poppers? It's a question for the ages. We're taking them.
Not yet. Maybe in his later
Once he's actually in a relationship.
Yeah.
I suppose it couldn't hurt to take just one popper. Huh? Where'd they go?
Into my pocket.
The criminal mind.
I tell everyone. I don't hide it.
A hot dog stand. It's closed. The Christmas fringe looks a little half-baked. The banner reads Samurai Dogs. Somebody needs to redecorate. Also, what a wonky-looking dog.
What is that topping? Why is it blue?
It's relish. Blue relish.
That is worrying. Don't eat blue relish, kids. If the relish is blue, it has become a science experiment. Don't put it on your dog.
It's just because they put too much donut with blue icing in the relish.
Why do you do this to us?
Wow, Gord Lake is really big.
Yeah.
Say, Nick, why is it called Gord Lake?
Oh. Well, a long time ago, they used to grow gourds here.
Whoa, no way. I was sure it was because the lake looked like a gourd when viewed from above.
Jigglypuff seen from above.
You know, like an hourglass shape.
Do you remember that episode of Pokemon where
Oh,
they
yeah.
like go to the academy and fucking
Yeah.
silhouette? They do like play
James-
Who's That Pokemon,
James
but
in-
bullshit edition.
James
Like-
is in disguise, and he's actually
Yeah.
like really getting into the classes though.
Well, no, both Jesse and James are in disguise, and I think that they and Ash get like the worst scores on that test. But it is a bullshit test because
Yeah.
it's like, what is
It's like-
this circle? And they like give some vaguely legitimate answers,
Voltorb.
and then it's like a Jigglypuff seen from above. It's like, okay,
I was
Who got that one?
So I've been playing. This is probably I might be done with the game by the time this episode actually comes out. But I was playing Pokemon Infinite Fusion, that game where you fuse Pokemon together on stream. And we encountered Jigglypuff fused with Voltorb, and it was Jigglypuff as seen from above.
ah, yes,
The custom sprite
yeah.
they made was Jigglypuff as seen from above.
I love it. that delights me more than words can express.
Well, it is shaped like a gourd actually, but that's just a coincidence.
Oh, okay.
Ba 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 ba.
Ba, 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 ba.
December 25th, boat rental shop.
Nick, what is this place?
A boat rental shop. Closed for Christmas, it seems. I guess a murder taking place on one of the boats won't be good for business either.
Boat. What's a boat? I've never ridden on a boat.
Really? Well, how about we go out in one when the trial is finished?
Hey, good idea. You bet.
Bet?
Bet.
A small boat rental shop. Doesn't look like anyone is around. Oh, Art, really? Does it not? They're probably
Yeah.
closed because it's Christmas. There are some boats floating at the dock. Was one of these boats used in the murder, I wonder?
Nick,
Huh?
I changed my mind. I don't really want to go for a boat ride. Now you might shoot me or something.
Probably, yeah.
I don't want to do that kind of crime, Nick.
No clues here. Alright. There's
But
more
right
forest.
2 pixels above it.
There's more forest off that way. I doubt I'd find any helpful clues in there.
There's still no clues 2 pixels above it.
I doubt I'd find any helpful clues in there.
What do you think that blurred out sign says? Because it looks like it's supposed to be letters, but it looks like it says like, I don't even know, like cigar kitties. I don't know.
Storage kitties is what I'm seeing.
Storage.
Or like, I guess it's more like,
That's definitely a K.
It's like
Put in the comments what you think that says.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Because apparently it's been censored from Nick's view.
Very strange.
Some eldritch horror. Yeah.
I think it's just like so small in the original pixel art that it didn't actually say anything. It was just like random pixels to look like words. But now when in this upscaled art, it just looks really weird.
Very weird.
Back
Especially when
to-
boat rentals is so crystal fucking clear.
Yeah.
But like on this one, if you like look in the like there's a tiny sign there that's on like the samurai dogs thing. That one doesn't look like it's supposed to be letters. It does just look like it's maybe it does. Looks like
AAJOBTEN. A job 10.
a job 10.
Or as job 10?
Job 10.
Ask job 10. Ask job is $10.
Ask job 10. When we find out who runs that stand, that joke is going to be so much worse.
Well, you know, something smells around here. So,
Oh, yeah. What could we mean by that?
December 25th, Gord Lake Woods.
I like it here, Nick. Look, someone's camping by the no camping sign.
They got guts camping at the scene of a murder and at a no camping sign.
Hey, Nick. If they were camping here last night, they might know something about the murder.
Hey, Nick, listen.
Watch out! Hey,
Listen.
That's true. Good call, Maya. Let's go talk to them.
Okay, so now this one, under the no camping sign, there's the guy like yelling something. That really just looks like kanji from here.
Yeah, it does.
That does not look like letters. That just looks like angry kanji.
The sign says no camping. Funny place to pick to pitch your tent.
Wait, what if the sign said no setting tents on fire?
What? I don't think they have signs like that.
Oh.
What does that even? What does that mean?
Exactly what it sounds like, Nick. I can't believe you're not picking up on what I'm saying.
There's food and some magazines on the sheet. I'm moving on. It takes a pretty tough skin to camp in this cold.
Hey, Nick.
What? Don't tell me you're hungry again.
No. I was just wondering why our camping pots and pans made of aluminum. Also, now I am hungry because you pointed it out.
They didn't talk about that in any of the law books.
So there's no law saying they have to be made out of aluminum then.
I mean, there is one. It's called the law of thermodynamics.
So I can't make my pan out of asbestos? Damn it.
I'm not having this conversation.
You know, that's fair.
What kind of a pan is that? Why is it shaped like a bean?
It's like a MRE military rations can.
Yeah.
This SUV has seen better days. It's dented all over. I can't believe anyone would drive their car down here. What kind of weirdo would drive their car down here?
What kind of weirdo indeed?
The trees grow quite thick here. Further back, the trees fade into the shadows where sunlight can't reach them. Thanks for that observation,
That's some dense
Nick.
fucking trees.
I can't investigate the rock.
The lake.
That rock has been cleared of all suspicion.
I'm avoiding all the obvious stuff.
Yeah, I can't see anything to invest. I wonder why they let us pan over to the screen.
That's
There's
weird.
nothing to look at here. Yeah.
This camera has a mic of some sort of attachment. It must take pictures when triggered by a noise, I assume, based on nothing.
Wow, cool. Let's try it out. Hi, I'm Nick. Maybe I'm not saying it loud enough. Hey, I'm Nick. Huh.
Will you stop that?
Maybe it's broken?
Don't kick it. Maybe it doesn't reset to respond to voices.
Well, these things?
The party poppers? Click, 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 click.
Well, it responded.
Now this one's me, right?
Yes, this is you.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Yo! Hey you, get your hands off of that. What in the Sam Hill? Look what you done now. There goes a whole roll of film.
What? Huh? Sorry?
Sorry's nice, but it don't pay my bills. Y'all know how much a roll of that film costs?
I'll pay you back.
What were y'all thinking setting up a party popper in a place like this?
Well...
What? Don't try and play stupid with me just because you think I'm some country bumpkin. Yeah, I know how y'all Yanks think. I'll say, these southern folks talk in that exaggerated drawl, well, they must be dumb. Well, let me tell you, just because I might be dumb don't mean we all are. Just the best line.
At least she admits it.
Nick, help.
And who are you now? Her chaperone? Yeah, no, rather, we're sort of friends? Just figure out what y'all are gonna say and say it for bejesusum's sake. God, I would rather sit through one of Papa's draws than listen to you stutter all day. Oh boy. I guess we should pay her for the film. Watch it. Yes, ma'am. On second thought, I'll pay later.
Really sorry.
That's a face.
What? Can't you see I'm changing the film on my camera here? Someone, I'm not naming any names, but someone used up a whole roll.
Sorry.
That didn't work. I wonder if I have anything to show her that would get her attention. What? Can't you see I'm changing the...
So sorry.
Okay. Let's present something. She said maybe we have something to show her. Well, this is all we have.
This is my badge. Huh? Aren't badges supposed to be all shiny and impressive? You a cop or something? I want to know. I gotta know if you're a cop.
You gotta tell me if you're a cop.
It's the law. You gotta tell me. I may or may not have a moonshining set up over there, and I don't want anyone interfering, especially not Johnny Law. I'm a lawyer. What? Y'all ain't gonna try and pull one of them lawsuits on me over that film now. Cause I'll have y'all know I'm a fighter and I wrestle meaner looking things than you. No, that's not it at all. Not even close. We're investigating a murder that took place here on the lake. A murder? Sounds cool. Why didn't y'all say that in the first place? Go ahead, that's me anything you like. Finally, some cooperation. You two, y'all can come out of hiding now. I won't bite. Hard.
I'd prefer not at all.
Meanwhile, she
Thanks.
looks at you with her lizard stare.
I know. Why are her eyes so far apart on this sprite? Like,
all Southerners have our eyes that far apart. It's just how we are.
Is that so?
Yeah.
Is that so?
And wide mouths. Come to think of it, where did Maya get to?
Sorry. I was feeling a little overwhelmed. Culture gap and all.
Never you mind, honey. I could talk Yank for you if if it pleases you.
Nope, go back to the other thing. That was way worse. I'll be okay.
Great then. I'm Lotta Hart, but y'all can call me Lotta. I'm here photographing meteor showers for a research project. Mighty pleased to meet ya. I might also be doing moonshine, but y'all don't need to know that.
You know, I like crime. Fine. We'll let go. You like crime, I like crime. We can make it work.
What happened? Oh yeah, when was that murder anyway? I ain't seen much television lately. Happened late in the night on Christmas Eve. That's so, Christmas Eve. Man on the boat was shot. Did you see anything? Well, let me see here. A boat, you say? I reckon I might have seen one. Not sure though. Y'all gotta remember, I've been watching this here lake for a good 3 days now. I seen enough boats to choke a mule. Kinda hard to remember what I see, which I seen when.
Does it take more than one boat to choke a mule?
Yeah,
how big is this mule?
So, what is it you do, Lotta?
Huh? Me? Y'all don't really want to know that, do ya? Actually, I'm a research student at Country U, right here in the heart of the Heartland.
Wow, neat. Are we in the heart of the heartland? Nick, she's a research student at a university, Country U, which is apparently in California and the heart of the heartland. I'm confused.
I came here from Louisiana just to come to Brigham U, you know. So I hear.
So when did you come up here?
Let me see. Guess it was about 3 days ago. What are you photographing? Didn't I tell y'all that already? Meteors. Yep, meteor showers. Falling stars.
That's quite a camera you have there.
Y'all better
and a
know
really long shotgun mic.
Y'all better know it. It's German made. A genuine Solingen. Isn't that where they make the knives?
So what's that device you've stuck to the camera?
Huh? Device?
Your camera went off all by itself when I fired my party popper.
Oh, that mic triggers the shutter whenever it detects certain sounds. It's programmed to pick up loud noises right now.
A programmable camera? Neat. Maybe I can steal it.
Let's add that to the court record.
Last time we had a camera, we had to present it at least 4 times. I wonder how many times we'll have to present this one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Real quick, before we go, let's just present her camera back to her.
We probably need to, yeah.
Whenever someone hands you something, you should immediately hand it back to them.
We are getting to that point in the game where it's just like, yeah, present it back.
Lada? Yeah? So your camera, it triggers on loud explosion noises. Yep. Actually, the victim in the case we're researching, he was shot with a pistol. A pistol? Right. Now, wouldn't a gunshot make a similar noise to our party popper? I guess it would. Your camera didn't get a picture of the murder, did it? Hey! Y'all are pretty bright. Huh? I see what you're saying. Tell you what, I'll have a look-see at my film. It would have been a photo taken late last night. I checked them once, don't remember if there's anything on them though. But what if I got something? It could be witness to a genuine murder. Yeehaw! You need to pick what place of the South she's from.
She is from the South. All caps. It's all one place here. One accent united.
Like most of what she's saying, I think is mostly like a Appalachian. She's not quite a full Appalachian because she's not swallowing enough vowels, but like lowlands Appalachia.
Yeah, and then yeehaw at the end of that.
And
then
yeehaw is fucking Texas.
Okay, where are you from, please?
Nobody in Appalachia is saying yeehaw. I'll go check that film. Y'all come back now, you hear? Now, I have literally heard people say, y'all come back now, you hear? Although that's more what you'll hear in the lowlands. I'll hear that if I go to the eastern North Carolina, I'll hear that.
Yeah, actually, we both come from places that say y'all, so that one like doesn't ring weird at all anymore. So
yeah, no, everyone says y'all
everyone
now.
Says that. I guess that's true. Yeah,
it's just become popularized because Black people say it, and everyone likes to steal what Black people say. It's like just a really weird cultural moment.
That
where
is
like
true.
Black Twitter says something, and then everyone steals it. So and that includes Southernisms like y'all.
Yes. Though cowboy lands were saying y'all to begin with.
Yeah,
so that was just a.
I mean, to be fair, you took a lot of our Confederate soldiers. After the war,
yeah,
and during the war,
yeah. Well, no accounting for that.
they fled. To be fair, they were deserters, so
but,
they're slightly better than the average Confederate soldier because they left.
Yeah. Positives. Anyway,
she went inside her SUV. I guess we should come back later.
Ba 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 da da do 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 do.
Okay.
Wait, did I?
No. So we got to go back to the entrance, I think.
Yeah.
Because we can't just go anywhere from anywhere.
We didn't examine over here, so we should probably do some examining. I feel winter's chill from the bare leaf trees today. What is it about winter that turns people into poets?
I don't know, but my toes are starting to feel numb.
Yes, my poetry has that effect on some people.
No, I think it's just because I'm wearing sandals.
The sign says Gourd Lake Nature Park. This place is full of families picnicking on the weekends. Hey, boo-boo!
Picnicking!
Hey, boo-boo! We got them picnic baskets!
Hold that thought. Okay.
But no waterfall.
Not many picnickers come here from spiritual training, Mayo. Mayonnaise.
How dare you? That's what they called me in school.
Alright, let's see if Gummy's got anything for us. Oh god, it's staring at me.
I like that the police recruitment poster has a woman on it.
I also like that. I just don't like the thing that is like immediately to the right of that.
Do 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 Oh god. Oh, that's gonna be an awful part of the next few.
No, it's not in this game.
Yeah, it's the next case.
Well, it is in this game. It's the next case. Just looking at that thing gives me chills, though.
December 25th, Police Department, Criminal Affairs.
I guess Detective Gumshoe was still in that meeting.
Hey!
Or not.
Thanks for coming down, pal.
Detective Gumshoe!
We just finished the meeting, for better or for worse. I get the feeling we're in for some bad news. The victim. Do you know anything about the victim yet? No, still can't ID him. Has Mr.
Edgeworth said anything?
Has Mr. Edgeworth stolen my lines yet?
Oh.
Or your lines? Or whose lines? Or
No, we're just so in sync, Nick.
whose line is it anyways?
Whose line is it anyway?
I'm always
Did you
saying
know
this.
they apparently did a tour recently, like a live tour of Whose Line Is It Anyway?
Interesting. I know they did a revival
yeah.
of the show for
Yeah.
a period. I didn't actually watch the revival. I don't know if it was any good.
I think it was the same people, so it probably was.
Yeah, it was mostly the same people. I think they had some new
Yeah.
people on, and you know, some people aren't like doing things
Yeah.
anymore or whatever.
Has
And
Mr. Edgeworth said anything?
and of
Sorry.
course the host is busy doing Price is Right now.
Oh, is he? I had no idea.
Yeah, the old host of the American version of Whose Line Is It Anyways does Price is Right, so he wasn't the host of that the revival.
That's kind of a shame. He was
Yeah.
very funny.
All right,
Okay, but has Mr. Edgeworth said anything?
not a word.
Stop talking about classic improv shows and tell me about Edgeworth.
Sorry, pal. So how did the meeting go? I can't tell you, pal. You're a lawyer. True. You know, I don't know what to believe anymore. Sure, Mr. Edgeworth's human like you or me. Still, I get the feeling that if he'd done something wrong, he wouldn't go hiding it. That's just the kind of guy he is. Why can't anyone else see that?
So, you think that Mr. Edgeworth did it?
Well, the trial's starting tomorrow as scheduled.
I see.
Hey, in the end, you did tell us about the meeting. Oh, don't go telling anyone else, pal. Yes, sir. And, do me a favor. Stand by Mr. Edgeworth. He needs help, and you're the ones to help him. I'm sure he's got some reason why he won't talk to us.
Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. Trusting Edgeworth. Detective Gumshoe?
Why are you gay for Edgeworth?
Because everyone's gay for Edgeworth. How come you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much?
Well, I think that was obvious. We got a strong
So it
working
is the gay thing.
relationship. Working relationship,
Yeah.
us two. We trust each other, and that's how it works.
A working relationship?
Yes, a working relationship.
Is that like it's just a functional relationship, or like...
See, Mr. Edgeworth always gets his defendants declared guilty every time. Yeah, his methods might be a little extreme at times. You know, faking things and making people who are innocent get declared guilty. But there's a reason. He trusts our investigation, see? He trusts us to get the right man.
Yeah, I
Which
don't
he
know
really
if that's the
shouldn't.
reason.
He really
He
shouldn't.
should not. That is a bad call.
And that's why I work extra hard, pal, to get things completely wrong. We've got to earn that trust he places in us.
I see.
Mr. Edgeworth is a
Really
man you can
touching.
trust. And you have my word on that. The autopsy report, though? I was wondering,
Yeah.
did you ever get that autopsy report? Oh, that? Yeah, I made a copy for you. Why didn't you give it to us?
Thanks, Gumshoe. Well, because he just got it. He didn't have it before. He just got it.
Time of death.
Okay, time of death.
Sometime on the 24th or the 25th. Great. Cause?
Very good job, forensics. Like, and whoever did the autopsy.
Just like incredible work, yeah. One
Yep.
bullet shot to the heart, and you're to blame. You give love a bad
a
name.
bad name.
Thank you.
Some great slam poetry there, Nick. Nick,
Huh?
can you show me that photo of the victim? Huh. That face.
Someone you know?
I don't know. I just have this feeling that I met him somewhere a long time ago.
Long time ago, huh?
Yeah.
Nope, not move. I wanted to examine. Show me what's on your computer. These are detective desks. There are computers and files in each one. Funny, they're a lot tidier than I expect. I guess the detectives don't spend a lot of time at their desks. Except for this guy.
Yeah.
He's one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself. Alright, hands against the wall, all of ya. Don't even think about escaping. I got my eyes in the back of my head. She's doing some image training for arrests.
I can't see that. See no evil.
This must be the chief of detectives here. He's glued to his computer screen. Ah, Gord Lake. Gordy sighted. I don't believe it. Shouldn't you be reading something more important?
Nah, let him do that.
Means he's working less on our crime or thing. A poster of a female police officer. Wait, no, that's the latest Babes in Uniform calendar. My bad. Great.
And suddenly I'm disappointed.
Well, they're police, you know. Hey, is that the police department's mascot? That's the Blue Badger. It was my idea. I made it. That's my mascot.
You're responsible for this?
See. How nice. I'll get him assigned mascot of the Criminal Affairs Department if it's the last thing I do.
It might be. I think you're gonna have to sell your soul for that to happen.
Good luck. Bum, 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 bum. Oh boy. Did you do it? Did you do it? Did you do it? Did you do it? Edgeworth, this is really hard for me to ask, but you didn't do it, right? Did you? Did you do it? Did you do it right?
Slow down. Think what you will. I have only one request.
Is it a request of defense?
No.
Huh?
Stay out of this case. It's the opposite.
Damn.
Why? But Nick is trying to help you.
I know that. But I don't want your help, okay? Dumb.
Why not?
Look, just go away and leave me alone.
Nick. Mr. Edgeworth did it, didn't he?
Maya, let's go investigate somewhere else.
But Nick!
Sometimes you just gotta go back to the law offices.
Yeah.
What is
It's
it?
rare, but here we go.
Oh! Nothing. Just something's been bothering me. Could you show me that autopsy report once more?
Yeah, sure.
Hey! I remember now! This guy! He's a lawyer that was at that office Mia worked at. I met him once when I went there to hang out with Sis.
That office. Wait. You mean Grossberg's office?
Right! That guy!
That was the last name I expected to come up. Maybe I
Really,
should
the
go...
last name I expected to come up was April May, but okay.
Well, the last name I expected to come up was Edgeworth, because that's his last name. Maybe I should go talk to him. For old time's sake.
Maya and Phoenix just stand there doing finger guns at each other for like a minute. It's like,
The Grossberg law offices.
And he never got the painting back.
Good. He shouldn't have. Didn't
Yeah.
deserve it. He gets what he
yeah.
gets.
Fuck Grossberg.
What do you get when you give your painting to a shitty ass guy? You get what you fucking deserve.
Fucking deserve. He still has that bear with a fish, though.
He does. I do appreciate that.
Yeah.
December 25th, Grossberg Law Offices.
I'm really glad that guy is making a cameo in this, that reappearance. Everyone cheer for Bear Fish Guy.
Yeah. Mr. Bear.
Mr. Bear!
It's been a while since I was last here. Mr. Grossberg is out as usual.
Hey, Nick, look at that wall.
That painting is still missing. Mia must have known about the deal with Grossberg and Red White. She kept track of all of White's extortion and blackmail rackets.
Ah, yes.
Table for clients. Elegant ebony cases.
We should put things on our client table too.
Oh, we get new things now because Maya's here instead of in detention this time.
Yeah, I'm not really into smoking.
We could put out candy or gum.
Classy.
Wow, okay, I didn't realize we had to be all elitist.
An expensive potted plant. No idea what kind of plant it is, but it's probably the most expensive one available.
I think our Charlie is cuter.
Right. He's a real cute plant.
Okay, but plants can totally be cute.
Mm-hmm.
Why is the wall there a different color?
A big painting was hanging there until recently.
Huh. What happened to it?
Well, he gave it to someone.
I bet he gave it to some romantic interest. Love blooms eternal, Nick.
I'm telling you, they were secretly in love.
He's like, thank you! I knew it!
Yeah. Solid mahogany desk. The wood's been polished to a deep luster.
Hey, Nick. I want a desk like that in our office, too.
Are you gonna pay for it?
I will acquire it.
I don't know. I don't
Through
think I'm ready to.
means?
I don't think I'm ready to sit at a desk like that yet.
Huh? I meant for me. God, Nick. Gotta make it about yourself.
You better start saving your allowance then. Allowance from
Unless-
who? Us?
Yes.
Are we giving her an allowance now?
Her aunt, maybe?
I can't imagine her aunt is giving her any money at all.
No!
By allowance, what he means is inheritance that's being slowly trickled out.
Yeah.
Expensive looking mahogany bookshelves filled with expensive looking books. Funny. They don't look like they've ever been read.
Well, then let's take them back to our office. You won't miss them.
We don't need them?
Then can we take that wooden bear?
Oh, I guess it's
No,
wooden.
it is a bear.
It is a bear. with a fish.
Confirmed.
Yeah.
It is kind of cute.
Take the bear.
Take the bear. Take the
the bear.
Oh no, we're just gonna talk about it again. I wanted
Take
to
the bear!
take the bear.
God damn it, Nick. Why you gotta be a square?
Why you gotta be a square and not take the bear? That's my new single.
I love it. It's our new theme song. Okay. So, what else could have changed? Lotta? Maybe Lotta's done with her thing?
Maybe.
Like, this is one of those cases where it's like, I know how things go technically, but there's so much moving around.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, thank God, something's changed.
December
Okay.
25th, Gord Lake Woods.
We found the text box, guys. It's all right.
Hey, y'all.
Lotta.
Wait up a sec. We got a bingo.
Bingo?
B-I-N-G-O. That's his name-o. My automatic camera took 2 pictures last night.
Oh, I thought we were talking about a dog again. Hey!
Samurai dog. Look at this. Take a look. Wait. See? He's shooting them with that their pistol. It looks like that, yeah.
But you can't really tell who that is shooting.
Yeah, well, there was enough fog out there last night to strangle a bullfrog. In the arms of a strangel.
In the arms of a stranger.
Fly away. But you know, seeing these photos reminded me of something.
What?
I saw the murder happen. I'm a witness.
What?
Are you serious? Of course. How do you forget? Never mind. Y'all reckon I should tell the cops? I reckon so. I reckon so. What's that? Now don't y'all go trying to mock my accent. I'm a sensitive lady. Hey, so I'm off to talk to the cops. Y'all can have this photo. Later. Wait, Lotta. What? Can't y'all see I'm kind of busy? Tell us what you saw too, please. Nice try, honey, but I wasn't born yesterday. I'm a witness, and that means I'm on the side of justice. And that means the cops. Me when I'm in the South. me when I'm a Southerner born and raised. Me when the South's gonna do it again.
Lotta. Listen, I do truly hate this character.
She's awful.
Not just because of this. Not just because of this. We will get to why. But every time she shows up, I'm furious. Like, oh, this bitch.
She's the worst. She's terrible. I'd sooner eat the south side of a northbound skunk than tell you.
Listen, we got to do a ranking some point of worst Ace Attorney characters, because like that's where the competition is.
Oh God, yeah. By the way, I've never heard this idiom before in my life, but to be fair, Southerners just like to make up idioms on the spot and pretend like their grandpappy told them.
Yeah. I honestly, this is one of the more charming things that she says, if you ask me. Like, Lotta?
Don't let it get your skivvies in a bunch. Friends today, enemies tomorrow. This is
wow, you suck.
This is what we mean by Southern hospitality.
You fucking suck.
This is literally what Southern hospitality is.
I thought Southern hospitality was saying, "Oh, bless your heart," like
it
whenever you
literally
insult
is.
someone.
It is pretending to be polite and then doing everything you can to end that person.
You must live a very interesting life.
That's the South, baby.
Oh.
Or was that the other way around? No matter, I'm gone. Hey, maybe they'll let me do some testifying. Hot darn.
Wow, she sucks. At least she left. Huh? That's one more witness. She sucks. What do we do now, Nick?
Well, if she saw something, there's not much we can do about it. The question is, what exactly did she see? I guess we'll find out in the trial tomorrow.
Is it okay to commit murder if someone really sucks? Because we could do something about it then.
What if you really want to?
What if you really want to when they really suck?
Okay. Well,
Oh, hello, tech box.
hello, text box. What's up?
December 25th, Gord Lake Public Beach.
Looks like the police have given up their interviewing.
Hey!
Holy shit, Santa Claus responded to my letter! Nick? I think Santa's mad at you because I told him you were being an asshole.
Long time no see, Nick.
Nick, you know Santa? Wow, Nick and Saint Nick. Hey, I see the connection.
You know Nick is not my name, Maya. You know this.
Oh, right.
That's you. Only you.
Huh. Yeah.
Don't be
Weird.
ridiculous. Dude, it's me. Larry. What are you doing here?
Why?
Isn't it obvious? I'm working my day job. I do ass jobs for $10. The best part is that by now that was probably a separate episode, so that people are just like tuning in for this for their first episode. Why are you watching this as your first episode? Go back and watch the
start here.
Start at the beginning of the case at least.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
But also keep watching for the analytics purposes.
Yes, please do. In fact, watch them multiple times, please, and comment and like.
Yeah, like, share, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications.
Please.
Subscribe to the
Ring
YouTube.
the bell if you want to see us kill Lotta or Larry, and then vote in the comments.
So subscribe to the YouTube membership or join my Patreon to get into credits.
Yeah.
Subscribe to Mighty Nitty.
Yeah. I know that like this seems like a rude thing that we're doing right now, like in the middle of the episode, but in fairness to us,
It's
Larry's
funny.
on screen. So
In fairness to us, it's very funny.
it's very funny. All right. Well, tell us about the ass jobs, Larry.
I sell samurai dogs. What one?
In air quotes.
Gotta get money for dates, you know? My girl Beyonce deserves the best. I love this Kesha Beyonce combination.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Beyonce, not another model. And then there's just like, it's a model. Like,
Yeah.
it's not even a singer, it's a model.
Yep.
Beyonce?
Well,
Not another model, I hope.
I think she is a model.
Oh, Kiance's a fine, fine woman, Nick. It was her idea that I wear this costume. She was all, you go, girlfriend, you know? She makes me wear, like, skirts and stuff, too. It's a little weird, but I'm into it. She bought this costume for me. That's great, Larry.
Oh, Santa costume. She must be really nice.
Whoa, cute. Larry.
Nick, kill him. Punch him. Get him away from me. I'm scared.
Nick, who's she? She's not my what? No, she's not. Larry, God, I'm going to kill you now.
It, Larry.
Get in the boat.
Now we have to kill you. Get in the boat. We know how this is done.
I'm his partner, Maya Faye.
Not that kind.
I'm the little sister.
Yeah, Maya's saying this completely just like innocently, just like, no one would be that creepy, right?
Sister. Wow, Nick, must be tough. Working 9 to 5, having to take care of a little sister.
No, I'm not Nick's sister. I'm my older sister's little sister. That didn't clear anything up.
Huh. Sounds great. I don't care anymore. Don't worry, Maya. He's not listening.
Nope.
What happened? Hey, Larry. There was a murder here last night, and since you work here, have you heard anything?
Nick, you're wasting your time. Last night was Christmas Eve. He was with Kiance, obviously. He wouldn't have been standing out here in the cold.
Oof.
Something I say strike home?
I think what you just said caught him off guard, Maya.
Good.
No, it's just Kiance's not in town right now. She's in Hawaii on a photo shoot. A model. I knew it. Well, anyway, there was a murder here on the lake. The trial's tomorrow. Huh. Neat. The defendant is Edgeworth. Miles Edgeworth?
Nick? Why would Larry know Edgeworth?
Whoa, Nick. You don't mean that Miles Edgeworth? Old Edgy?
There's not more than one Miles Edgeworth. I guarantee you that name is nowhere else.
Also, perfect nickname. Old Edgy.
Old Edgy.
Yep. He's a murder suspect. Whoa, murder.
Huh? You know Mr. Edgeworth, Larry?
Yeah, of course. Edgy was in the same class as us in grade school.
What?
Samurai dogs, tell me about
okay, credit
them.
where credit's due. Larry is not as bad in the first game as he is in later games, and he even does well in this case for fucking once.
Yeah.
But it is all downhill from here, I assure you.
Tell me about the dogs.
I gotta know about them dogs. Huh?
I gotta know.
Oh, you mean the samurai dogs?
Why are they samurai dogs? I mean, they kind of look gourd-shaped. And there's blue on them. I don't understand that.
Oh, well, originally they were gourd dogs. You know, like guard dogs is a little pun.
Ouch.
The samurai thing was Kiance's idea. Oh, she's my woman, you know.
Yep, we know.
She was all, change the name and you go, girlfriend. Again, she makes me wear a skirt.
We can't see the bottom of the Santa outfit, but it's just like a short skirt like outfit. Like
She made me that banner. Man, the kids can't get enough of those samurai dogs.
About that just seems wrong.
Oh, and guess what? We're getting a ton of customers here at the lake. What was the big news?
The big news?
Yeah, Gordy.
Gordy?
Edgeworth first, and we'll talk about Gordy.
So Mr. Edgeworth was your classmate, Larry?
Yeah, Nick, him, and I used to hang out all the time.
Wow. I never knew.
Don't get me wrong, he's always been kind of a stick in the mud. Studying all the time, trying to be like father.
That sounds like exactly the nerdy thing that he would say. Like his father?
Yeah, Edgy's pop was a famous defense attorney back in the day.
Wow. Wait. You said Defense lawyer? Well, you said defense attorney, but same thing.
Yeah, defense lawyer attorney.
Wait a second. But Mr. Edgeworth is a prosecuting attorney.
What? Edgy's got a proboscis on his knee? Okay, I think we've held for an appropriate amount of time for the audience to stop laughing at that incredible joke.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And now we can press go forward.
We pause for laughter.
No, he's a prosecuting attorney. That's like the total opposite of a defense lawyer.
Huh? Go figure. He always used to talk about defending the weak who were unable to defend themselves. Man, he used to go on and on about a man's duty to society and all that. What a bore. I wonder what changed his mind, though. Do you know, Nick?
Nick?
Gordy?
Why do you make that face? Oh, he's doing the twitchy eye thing in the background.
Yeah.
What's Gordy?
Huh? You mean you don't know? It's here in this very lake, a giant mysterious monster. Gordy.
Monster?
Yeah.
Monster?
That's right, Scoob.
Zoinks!
Wait, nah, the voice I'm doing is a bit more like Jinkies maybe or something, I don't know. Or Jeepers. Something like that.
Check it out. This is an article from yesterday's newspaper. There's a photo.
Wow, it's really real.
Uh-huh.
Nick, a monster, a real monster.
Ah, real monsters.
Real fake monsters.
Yeah. It's probably just a log or something, right? Hey, there's a quote here from the person who took the photo. What's this? I set the camera to automatic, and when we got into the frame, I heard a loud bang, like an explosion, followed by the sound of something slipping into the water.
I wish I could have seen it.
Well, I'm sure that has nothing to do with our case at hand.
Nah, it's probably completely unrelated.
Why would there be a sound like an explosion? Larry. Can I borrow this article from you? Sure, no problem. That'll be $1 million.
$1 million?
Grow up, Larry.
Never! Alright.
Ba 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 da doo da ba ba da la da da la da da da. That's not right. I wanted to go to the criminal affairs department.
Sorry, alarm went off.
December 25th, Police Department's Criminal Affairs.
Not a gumshoe in sight.
If you're looking for the detective, he's in the questioning room. Apparently an important witness turned up. He'll be in there a while.
A lot of... It has to be.
Uh-oh. Hey, Grossberg. You there yet?
Are you here yet?
December 25th,
text box is here.
Grossberg Law Offices. Heem, whimper.
Oh no.
Ah, that old familiar clearing of the throat. Ha ha! You're Mia's, something, are you not? I was her understudy, yes, Phoenix Wright. Aha! And you're Mia's, something too, are you not?
See, no, I'm her little sister, yeah.
You've grown! You've come to look a lot like your sister, you know. It takes me back. Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see?
I do not.
Mr. Grossberg, sir? Ah, yes, I beg your pardon. Of course you came here to discuss something, not just to chat and reminisce with an old man who has no one who comes to see him, and maybe you spend some of the few hours I have left before I die. What is it
Nick,
then?
I don't think he's okay.
Something the matter? What happened?
What happened?
There was a murder last night. A murder? You haven't heard? I just got up, you see. Well, Mr. Miles Edgeworth shot someone with a pistol. Edgeworth? What? Who did he shoot? Well, the identity of the victim is still unknown. This is terrible news, indeed. I guess he hadn't heard anything. That painting. Mr. Grossberg, whatever happened to that painting? Oh, yes. I do not think it shall ever be coming back home to this office. I can't exactly claim it as stolen. I suppose it's just desserts. Old, bitter desserts.
Gross.
Take a look
report?
at this shit right here.
Yeah. All of that shit.
Strange. I feel as though I've seen this man somewhere before. Ah! Did you remember?
Just screaming like at the top of his lungs.
He was a lawyer here in my office. That's Hammond, Robert Hammond. Not Richard Hammond, the guy from Jurassic Park.
No, Robert Hammond. Mr. Hammond?
And you say this is the man Miles Edgeworth shot? Yeah, let's talk about it.
Yeah, do you possibly have another dialogue option? Thank you.
Who is this Hammond guy anyway? Mr. Hammond. He was the defense attorney in that case. That case. Yes. The DL6 incident.
All right, pause and zoom in on DL6 incident because I don't think anyone is ready for this, and you need to remember this, and it's very important that you remember this, and it's definitely never going to be said again. All right, commit that to memory. All right, here we go.
Wait, it literally just got said again. DL6.
Shit, that joke didn't last long, did it?
Why does that sound familiar? Perhaps you remember. I'm sure someone mentioned it during the trial for Mia's murder. That was the incident where the police were so at a loss to use a spirit medium.
You don't... Was that medium my mother?
Yes, my dear. The spirit medium Misty Fey, your mother, contacted the spirit of the victim. But the case was a loss. No conviction was made. The DL6 incident, yes. Happened 15 years ago. A very strange case indeed. They never caught the criminal, right? Correct. Misty Fey used her powers to talk to the spirit of the late victim. Her testimony led to the charges being laid against one man. But Mr. Hammond won the case and the suspect was declared innocent.
Oh. And the police blamed my mother, calling her a fraud. You were the one who helped her out then, right, Mr. Grossberg?
Yes, quite.
Thank you. I know you would never do anything
No.
to have put her in that position or make it worse.
Oh God, please. No, please. Don't mention it. DL6. Never thought I'd hear that name again.
Wait. What case have anything to do with Mr. Edgeworth?
It has everything to do with Mr. Edgeworth, my dear. The victim in the DL6 incident was none other than his father, Gregory Edgeworth.
What? His father?
If you want to know more, you should ask him yourself. Show him this. I'm sure he'll talk to you.
Wait. This is a photograph of my mother.
Alrighty. Getting that pursuit music.
Yeah.
December 25th, Ascension Center, Visitor's Room.
What's this? I was hoping you'd gotten my message the first time.
I did. I keep all your messages.
That's sort of sweet.
Edgeworth, what about your defense?
Ugh. It's no concern of yours.
Guess he hasn't found anyone yet.
I love that edgy side look thing that he's doing right now. Like, oh god, it's so good.
I think we've mentioned this before, but it looks like he's holding in a dark power in his arm.
In his arm, yeah. Like, oh, can't let it be released upon the world.
Edgeworth.
It's only been a matter of hours since your last visit. Yet you've made incredible progress in your investigation.
I'm the best, baby.
I'll admit it, I'm impressed, right? You were always single-minded in your work, though. Once you start on something, you always see it through, don't you?
Yeah, like law school. We definitely didn't do anything else before then.
Definitely wasn't a side gig for a little bit.
About the DL6 incident.
Right. DL6. I didn't want you to find out about it.
I literally work for like 2 people who deal with it.
Alright, but what were the odds that it was going to come up? I mean, come on.
It's literally been involved in every single case, except for that Steel Samurai case. I don't know what was going on with that.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up that it keeps coming up like this. That is why I refused your offer to defend me. I'm sorry if it sounded like I thought you weren't up to the job.
You literally did say that exact word. That exact phrase, you said that.
You're right, I did.
I'm gonna make you do the apology dance.
Not the dance. Look, I just wanted to keep you away from DL6.
So, do you still think it would have been better for me to stay away?
I don't know. But I see no point in hiding anything from you now. Very well. Ask whatever you like, and I will answer to the best of my abilities.
Let's go, progress.
Progress!
Oh,
Edgeworth is talking to us again.
There's only one thing we want to talk about.
Yeah. The DL6 incident was when my father died.
Oh, that was weird.
Right before my eyes.
It looked like there was a bullet hole in their window. That was weird.
Don't worry about that. That was ruled unimportant. He was shot and killed, and I saw it all. Huh? My memories from that time are foggy. I suppose it's a self-defense mechanism. In any case, a suspect was arrested. A man... It's pretty clear he was the only one who could have killed my father. The spirit medium they used to talk to my late father said the same thing. It was an attorney by the name of Robert Hammond that cleared the suspect's name.
And Hammond is the victim in the Gourd Lake murder.
Correct.
That spirit medium was my mom.
What? You mean your... It's strange. I thought that terrible incident was about to end, and now... this.
It could never end until it's solved. About to end.
The DL6 incident happened 15 years ago. 15 years ago, on December 28th.
December 28th?
The statute of limitations on the case runs out in 3 days.
What?
Nick, what does that mean?
When the case's statute of limitations runs out, legally, the case never happened.
3 days from now, DL6 will be closed. Forever.
The suspect.
What happened to the suspect? The one who got off innocent?
I don't know. He disappeared from public view. Nobody knows where to. If he's still alive, he'd be about 50 years old now.
I guess I can understand why we go into hiding. It'd be hard to live a normal life after being a murder suspect in such a big case.
So, was your father a lawyer?
He was. Gregory Edgeworth. He was quite famous at the time, apparently.
So you were sort of trying to follow in his footsteps?
I'd rather not talk about it.
But you said you'd answer everything to the best of your ability, you said.
You said that you did.
Do we need to go somewhere else, or can we just present the badge again?
I think we need to go here.
You might be right.
December 25th, Police Department, Criminal Affairs. We're almost done. We're almost out of here.
We're almost there. We're almost through to the first day of the case.
What's going on here?
Yeah!
What's wrong, Detective?
Christ, why does everyone have to start off by shouting at us?
This wild lady comes in here just a while ago. Says she came to talk to y'all after what Mr. Wright had to say. What's all this about, pal? Trying to do a southern accent in a Brooklyn accent is insane. It's literally insane.
I love trying to do accents in other accents. Like, what would the person with this accent sound like if impersonating this accent? It's a great exercise.
A lot of heart. Why are you going around finding more witnesses? You want to give Mr. Edgeworth a death sentence, pal? No, not at all. Just, I mean, she did see something. There's nothing I can do about that. Plus, she's a terrible witness. I'm sure I could just poke a hole through it.
You know what? Fair point.
I can't go around covering up evidence.
Yeah, she did seem like an idiot.
You trying to say something about the way I do my job? No, sir. A lot of testimony. Okay. So what did Miss Hart say? She says she saw Mr. Edgeworth fire the pistol. Oh, did she now?
What?
Her fancy
that seems
camera.
Like bullshit.
Her fancy camera can't see shit, and she can. She even had a photograph to prove it. Right, I saw it too. But you really can't tell from the photo who it is shooting. That's why she's gonna enlarge the photo. She said it'll drop the quality a mite, but it should let us see who's who.
That doesn't make any fucking sense. I don't think she can do that.
Okay, so there's gonna be an enlarged photograph that shows Edgeworth in the act. Great. Just great.
I don't think you gotta worry, Nick. I think it's gonna be okay.
In any case, she's gonna be the one testifying tomorrow.
Huh? What happened to the other witness?
Well, apparently there was a cancellation. Cancellation?
What, like a fucking dinner reservation? A cancel with the stuff that you can't. What?
I'm afraid tomorrow is gonna be life or death for poor Mr. Edgeworth. We got a witness who says she saw the very moment of the murder, and we got a photo taken when the shot rang out. I'd say that sounds like a pretty unwinnable case. But wait, what did Mia used to say? If he's innocent, there's gotta be something I've overlooked.
Edgeworth.
Sounds like Mr. Edgeworth is gonna ask the state to assign a public defender. I was just asked to file the paperwork. But you still got time, pal. Go talk to him again. For me, please. You have to convince him. You have to make him let you defend him. Hold up. You have to make him let you defend him. That's a hell of a sentence.
It's a lot of very ambiguous pronouns in there, but okay.
Please. I know you're the only one who could do it, pal. You're the only one who could save Mr. Edgeworth.
I mean, you're not wrong.
That's true. That's literally true.
All right, once more with feeling.
Hey, look at this motherfucker.
Your attorney's badge? I can't say I really want to see one of those right now.
See it! Look at it!
Do you have one more dialogue box? Or no, picture! Show him the picture! Show him the picture. Show him that picture. Not Misty, the other picture. The picture of him shooting someone. Who would have thought there'd be a photo?
Edgeworth, did you shoot him?
What do you think, Wright?
I don't think you're the kind to point a gun at anyone, no.
So you didn't shoot him?
No, I didn't. It wasn't me. Right. It pains me to ask you this now.
I know, you want us to defend you.
Yes. Will you?
Of course we won't. No, we're gonna defend him. Who could have guessed this day would come?
I love you picked the other one. If it was just like game over, and I walked away, and Edgeworth was executed. Not me.
This is my chance to finally pay you back.
Pay him back?
Pay me back? For what? I don't remember ever doing anything for you.
Literally last trial, but never mind. I guess you don't really need to know.
My letter of request. Please give it to Detective Gumshoe.
Well, I guess we should... What's that?
Quick, Nick! It's a big one! Whoa! It's calming down. Phew! That was scary.
Huh? Where's Edgeworth?
There. He's on the floor in a ball shivering. I guess he doesn't do so well with earthquakes.
I've heard of running, but curling up in a ball?
Well, guess we're done.
I mean, how you gonna outrun an earthquake, Nick?
He's like running for cover.
Mr. Edgeworth doesn't seem like he's gonna stand up anytime soon. Let's go, Nick!
Right.
So Nick's like, shouldn't we do something? No, let's go.
We have to give Edgeworth's letter of request to Detective Gumshoe. Back again. What? Oh, right.
No, present. Gumshoe.
Look at
We
this.
did it.
Look what I got.
Look at it.
Hey, you did it, pal. Glad
yeah,
I
we
waited
did.
till the last minute to file those papers. I'll rip them up and start new ones for you. Thanks, Detective. Well, see you in court tomorrow, then. Good luck, pal. Hey, you guys feel that earthquake a little while back? I was worried.
We're fine. I've lived out here my whole life. I'm pretty used to them by now.
Oh, I
Ring
wasn't
of
worried
fire and
about
all
you.
that.
I wasn't worried about you two. I was worried about Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, right. He did seem to overreact a little now that you mention it. Yeah, well, I'm
Now
not
that
surprised.
you mention it.
Yeah, well, I'm not surprised. It was a pretty big quake. I'm gonna go check on him. You two go eat and get your rest for tomorrow's trial. Later.
Aw. I wonder what it is with Mr. Edgeworth and earthquakes.
It probably doesn't matter.
Yeah, probably not.
I think we'll just leave this
Just one of those
Chekhov.
things.
We'll just leave this Chekhov's gun loaded and on the mantelpiece, but we're not actually gonna use it.
No. That's just gonna accumulate some dust.
I wonder. He was never that scared of them when I was in school.
Just a mystery we'll probably never solve.
Then again, I only really got to know him in 4th grade. He transferred
Completely
to another.
irrelevant.
He transferred to another school after that.
So random.
I wonder what happened to Edgeworth.
Probably nothing we'll ever know about.
Probably doesn't matter. Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably to be continued.
Continued. That's
Save that progress.
And
Bye-bye.
the top one, yeah.
Bye-bye,
Okay.
Turnabout Samurai. Get out of here.
Bye-bye, Samurai.
It's
Get
all
off
Turnabout
the
goodbyes
screen.
here.
Get out of there. Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. Why don't you like, share, subscribe, maybe ring the bell to get notifications. I also have Jasper here. Go follow Jasper. Where can we find you?
Yeah, I'm just getting started out in terms of all the streaming and YouTube stuff. But you can find me by looking up Mighty Nitty. Mighty spelled the way you'd expect. Nitty, N-I-T-T-Y, over on Twitch and YouTube.
Perfect. And you can
Maybe
find
there'll
me...
be something there eventually.
Well, I hope they go and check it out. And you can find me wherever I may roam. Vampire Iain, everywhere you know. You can also use my TCG Player affiliate link to get any single sealed product or accessories, all while supporting the channel at the same time. Join the Patreon, do all the wonderful things, and I'll see you next time. Be kind to yourselves, be kind to others, and have a wonderful rest of whatever time it is for you. Bye!